Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob with Bob's Leatherworks in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I've got something here that's a little smaller physically, easier to turn around and show to you. What we've got here is an Auto Ordnance 1911 45 ACP sitting in an undyed holster that is almost completely dry, and it's on a Vietnam era or earlier pistol belt, and you can tell that by the brass buckle system that's on this one. All the new ones now have the plastic. There's your brass buckle system on this pistol belt, and here is a double magazine pouch which is designed to slide on this belt and not snap off. This is on here very secure. The reason there's a cutout on here is so it can turn a little bit easier when it's on your body. It's 245 ACP magazines sitting in there. This is going to get dyed black probably to go with the pistol belt, and the whole rig is going to a gun show in 3 weeks, and hopefully it will get sold, except of course for the gun. Now, what I wanted to show you for SAS shooters, Single Action Shooting Society shooters, is that this can be the base for a Wild Bunch rig. You can order one from me, for which I will make you a 2-inch belt. This pistol belt's about 2 1/4, not quite 2 1/2, and it'll have a ledge position in it right here, which is different than the one that I made for this pistol belt. And if you want to get a SAS Wild Bunch rig for me, holster for your 1911, this is a 5-inch in here. Okay, there she is. Black gun, hard to see details from black to white, but there she is. Empty and clear, just like that. Okay, I'll put the hammer back down. Again, just like I make my Western rigs, this one's got the stabilization wings on it. There's the snap, which will allow you to take off the holster strap. I stamped an American flag into this one. I have an eagle, I have a fish, and I have a deer. And if you're curious about stamps or conchos, excuse me, losing my voice, stamps or conchos, you can have a concho on here for sure. This is sewn with black nylon, bonded nylon thread. The holster has been training and it's almost dry. Tomorrow morning I will dye it. So it's got a piece of latigo in here through the loops. It won't have a leg tie on it, they're so short. If you feel you want to put a leg tie on there, then you can get yourself a piece of paracord or latigo or whatever, but I don't put long leg ties on these things because most of the time the holster's too short, it's never going to get down. But the ledge, in combination with the way that it's fitted, is going to keep that holster from jumping up and down on the belt, and you can slide it to the position that you want it in. Again, I put a rolled throat on here, so when you're reholstering, it's easy. And the gun's got there's a stop inside the holster, right where you can't see it at the trigger guard, keeps it from going down any further. So basically, that's it. Now what I'll do is I'm gonna leave this tape in the camera, and when I come back after about 1.5 to 2 days of dyeing it and drying it and finishing it, you'll see it with black dye on it, and it'll be finished, and you'll get a look at a completed rig for SAS Wild Bunch, or if you just want a Western style holster for your 5-inch on any kind of belt, all you got to do is tell me how wide your belt's going to be. I'm going to make these to go along with it, but this will be a complete setup, less the gun and less the magazines, at a gun show in Raleigh, North Carolina coming up in 3 weeks, just before Thanksgiving. So thanks for watching and have a great day, and here comes the remote control. Alright, we're back. It's been about 2 days, I believe, since I clicked off from the undyed holster to the fact that it's now all finished, all dyed. And here's some things to show you that are enhancements from when I did the first part undyed. Now you see that holster strap is on here, snapped in place. Okay. Very, very hard to see details on dark items. I did some lighting and tried to figure out a way to bounce the light so you could see things. So on the holster strap, on this one I stamped in an American flag. I have a couple of other stamps that would work on the holster strap, and so I've got them here. One's an American Eagle, the other one is your Don't Tread on Me style snake. That can go on here. Also conchos can go on here too, the smaller ones, and you can see those online at the Tandy Leather Factory or Tandy Leather website, where they'll show you the catalog and you can pick out items and they'll have catalog numbers, and I can get those items at my local Tandy store. Holster now has a hammer thong holder on it, or grabber made out of latigo, but it's black leather and it's really hard to see. Here's the top end of it hooking over onto the hammer right there, and then it's got its own hole in the holster. The TV I'm looking at while I'm doing this with you isn't giving me a real good picture. Maybe on your TV you'll see it better, or your computer screen, I don't know, but I'm not seeing it very well right here, but it's certainly right out in front of the lens. Coming around on the pistol belt, okay, here is something I made which I didn't have in the original video or portion, the first part of the portion. I made a 4 2-in-2 12 gauge shotgun holder, which has a stop on the bottom so that depending upon how you're wearing it, the round edge of the round hits this stop on the bottom, and this one snaps onto the belt. There are the snaps right there. There's an opening in here which is helping allow things to bend with your body. Everything's falling on the floor because things are knocking off from the belt, sliding around. Alright, and here is the double mag pouch, and because of the length of these, and even though there's these 7 or 8 rounders are sticking up, this has to be a slide-on piece. If I make it a lot bigger, it gets taller this way and so on, and then you can't. You could use snaps if you make it bigger, but for this size, this is just a slide through, and it's got some rivets and it's sewn all around, sewn all the way around. So that is your military pistol belt Wild Bunch rig. I can make one of these for you. Not quoting prices right now on videos because they'll change as time goes by. So if you're interested in getting something like this, or you have a pistol belt and you want me to make the parts, pieces and parts for you, that's an option too. So look at the end titles and you'll learn how to contact me. Get yourself a rig like this to work in the field, on your property, or if you're shooting Wild Bunch with SAS, or all of the above. So thanks for watching and have a great day. And today is Veterans Day 2013, so all you veterans out there, happy Veterans Day. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.